Nobel Memorial Week has kicked off. 40 CEOs from both nations gathered today to find ways to strengthen business between both nations. Sweden companies like IKEA, Volvo, Saab, ABB have a large presence in India. Shereen Bhan spoke to the CEOs to find out how the mood is among the business community.
I don't know what will happen to our exports. Things can only hopefully not get worse in Europe than America in spite of Trump and in spite of Brexit. We don't know the results of that. At least Trump will know on November 8th, but Brexit, she says, by 31st March he'll press the Article 50, and it will take 2 years after that. So 2018 or something like that, or end of 2018. With the better monsoon this year, I think demand in all over the country, especially in the rural areas, should improve. The auto industry is improving, and after me, if you ask others, and especially Baba, he has a better finger on the pulse of the people because he still doesn't let his son manage his company. Whereas in my case, my sons have kicked me upstairs as the non-executive chairman.
I have only my finger on the pulse of what's going on. He's got his whole hand. Coming to what's happening in the marketplace, let me say a couple of things. Number one, we are seeing a fairly steady increase in almost every sector as far as manufacturing is concerned in the Indian economy. It's not a big vertical boom, but we are seeing a steady increase. The truck market was going up. We have had a little setback because of the GST-related problems, because the GST is going to reduce the price of trucks by 10%, so people are saying, you know, I would rather buy a truck when April GST gets around. But that's a temporary issue. I think the underlying demand is going up. We see that in fast cars. But more than the automotive sector, we are now beginning to see this in the engineering sector, the capital goods sector.
So we definitely see that in the case of utilities, I think, and the transportation and infrastructure, there's a big movement forward. There are good investments. And industry is slightly muted for the reason Mr. Bajaj mentioned, that the capacity utilization and many corporates are carrying too much debt and they're over-leveraged. So I think that will get adjusted over a period of time, and those investments should come in the pace. So we definitely see in the transmission and distribution projects, renewables, railways, and some specific market segments in industry, they're doing quite well.